Hello, and welcome back to Live Like You're Living. It's been a while, but I wanted to say hello and have a conversation with you all about something that I've been dealing with. I'm curious if you've been dealing with something similar. Those of us who have been diagnosed with MGUS, have you had achy joints, pain, things like that? Now, I had this conversation with my doctor several times, over the years, But one thing that I have come to understand is that a lot of times I do get, I get stiffness. I'm having a lot of knee pain as of late. I feel achy a lot. I feel stiff. I feel sore a lot. And so I was discussing that with my doctor. And what my doctor helped me understand was that a lot of the symptoms that I've been having is more of an arthritis symptom than MGUS. Because, going by the textbook, MGUS, they say, does not have symptoms. But it's so funny when people say that, because it's almost as if it's like MGUS itself may not have symptoms, but it will go hand in hand with other things. Does that make sense? It's like, I don't know, it seems almost as if the MGUS may open the door for other things. That's just my thoughts on it. There's no professional whatever. But I believe that a lot of the things that I'm dealing with, a lot of the pain and stuff that I'm dealing with, I don't think the MGUS necessarily helps the fact is what I'm getting at. But yes, I do. Sometimes I have pain in my hands, but I have to remind myself that's muscular. A lot of the pain I get is muscular, or even if it's joints, that's 9 times out of 10, that's arthritis. Now, when they say that you experience pain, and you want to make sure that it's not MGUS related, then you need to go get an x-ray to make sure you don't have those lesions that they always search for, and give you those tons of x-rays. Because if that's the case, then it is no longer MGUS, it has progressed to something else. But I think it's really important that we have a complete understanding of what is what. I'm not sure about you guys. There's some days that are just better than others, And as I get older, I recognize what this does and what that does, and how this hurts and how that hurts, and this is sore and that aches or whatever. And I go to my doctor appointments, I get my x-rays, I do my blood work, I do all that stuff. Everything's coming up fine as far as the MGUS testing goes. So since all the MGUS tests come back fine, I know in my mind that these aches, pains, hurts, whatever, falls under the arthritis category. At least, that's what we're assuming, right? Until they could prove something different. And hopefully they don't prove it something, But I don't want it to be anything worse than what that is. But if that's the case, then what do we do for arthritis pain? Well, a lot of things that I've been trying to do. I've been trying to do a lot of stretching. I've been trying to be more active. And I know that sounds kind of weird. You think, I hurt. Let me be more active. That doesn't make sense, right? But no, I'm going to give you some arthritis tips if you're also dealing with arthritis pain. And, let me see if I write it up on my computer here. Management. And a lot of this research that I do, you can do. It's not really that difficult. But I always try to find reputable sources. Today I'm going to read to you something off of the CDC. So that's a pretty good source to read from. Okay? So the CDC gives you managing arthritis, strive for 5. They have a list of 5 things that they try to encourage you if you're dealing with arthritis pain. Number 1 is learn new self-management skills. What does that mean? So feel more in control of your health, manage pain and other symptoms, carry out daily activities like going to work and spending more time with loved ones. How to self-manage education workshop. Okay, and it says these strategies help you manage your arthritis, reduce your stress, improve your mood, things like that. Communicate with your healthcare provider. Number 2 is be more active. Now, that's what I was saying. It seems like, oh, when I'm hurting, I really don't want to be active. But they say that range of motion and that blood flow and all that other stuff, it kind of is supposed to help. Also, communicate, talk with your doctor, and manage your weight. Now, I'm not going to say we all, but to be honest, after COVID, I gained a good amount of weight extra that does not want to go back home. So I'm struggling with that COVID break weight that I gained, and that was, surprising to me. I was never the weight that I am now. I'm a good 20 pounds more, but I'm sure that if I lose some of that weight, it will be very helpful to me. And the last thing says protect your joints. So they say choose activities that are easy on your joints, like walking or bicycling or swimming. Low impact activities, low risk injuries. Don't twist a lot or put too much stress on your joints. So I guess weightlifting may not be the best thing. But there's some sports that could be more stressful to your joints than, just a basic walk. And there's times that I try to go up and down the stairs and my knee would catch. And boy, I tell you, I think to myself, if I was riding a bike, I would not want to ride a bike anymore. But we have to keep trying, because when you stop, that's when it gets worse. It doesn't get better when you stop. It gets worse. But I just want to encourage you guys to open your minds and to be more aware of some of the symptoms that you may be dealing with, like symptoms that I am dealing with. I try to share with you guys. So hopefully there's some positive educational points that I share with you guys today. Hopefully you learned something. I learned something. And if you have something to share that's been working great for you, please write a comment. Let me know. Share with all of us so that we all can get better. We all can get through this together. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. I want you guys to keep on being active, being healthy, and of course to keep on living like you're living. Bye, guys.